Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Today is Monday, March 23rd, 2026, and let's dive into our latest video here. Looking firstly at our regional map, and let's look at the current radar picture. And as you can see, we have had some rain showers here and there across the region, across parts of our region, and it's been very spotty and very scattered in nature. And this activity is moving in an easterly direction. Have a look at the current picture. As we looked at the loop, you can see it's moving in an easterly direction. The current rain is in southeastern Nebraska, so Grand Island over towards Omaha, and then into the western part of Iowa, down towards Creston, Iowa, and then over towards Spencer and Storm Lake, Iowa. There is some rain showers there. And then into Minnesota as well, from the Marshall area up towards Granite Falls and then up towards Alexandria, and farther north into Minnesota, there is other scattered rain showers. These are all fairly light and are going to remain light, and also these are expected to fade away as we head into sunset and the overnight hours. These are going to dissipate. Now, temperature-wise, we are warm out west and we're cooler in the eastern part of the region. Have a look at these temperatures. We are at 46 right now in Sioux Falls. That is a couple of degrees below average. I think our average high right now is 48 degrees and we're at 46. So we're about where we should be for this time of the year. We're at 52 in Mitchell. We're at 43 in Watertown, 46 in Aberdeen. But you go out west, and again, we're looking at warmer temperatures. 64 in Pierre, 63 in Buffalo, 66 out in Rapid City. The warmest spot on the map today was Phillips, South Dakota, at 68 degrees. Now going into Nebraska, we are also warm. We're at 59 in Valentine. We're at 66 in Chadron. We're at 70 in Scottsbluff. We're at 54 in Grand Island. We're at 50 in Norfolk and 50 in Omaha. And then into Iowa, we're at 52 in Des Moines, we're at 50 in Fort Dodge, 46 in Spencer, 52 in Sioux City, and 46 in Mason City. And then into Minnesota, we're stuck in the 40s. We're at 43 in Willmar, 45 in the cities, 46 in Fairmont, and we're at 43 in Rochester. So overall, again, the eastern half of the region today was cooler. The western half of the region was warmer. But we are looking at warmer weather for all of us as we head into tomorrow and Wednesday. Okay, so we do have a couple of weather alerts to get to. Firstly, down here into far southern Nebraska, we do have a red flag warning for a very small area near the Elwood and Lexington, Nebraska area. So be on the lookout for that, for fire danger, red flag warning. Otherwise, for central and western Nebraska into southwestern South Dakota, there is fire weather watches that are in effect for these areas for fire danger. Now let me go ahead and read this off. Combination of gusty winds, low humidity, warm temps, and dry ground leading to more critical fire weather conditions. Fire weather watch means that critical fire weather conditions are forecasted to occur. Listen for later forecasts and possible red flag warnings. So again, the combination of low humidity, wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour, so gusty winds, low humidity, warm temps, and dry ground. That is your combination. That's a bad combo, especially for this time of the year in early spring with fire danger concerns. So westerly winds, very dry air in place. Now, this goes from now through, looks like Thursday. So that is what we're looking at for this event. It looks like it's going to end on Thursday, but until then, we got to deal with the fire danger concerns. And I know we've already had these issues. We've had really bad fires in the Black Hills over the past couple of weeks. And same thing in Nebraska. We've had a lot of wildfires in these dry grassland areas in Nebraska as well. And unfortunately, we got to deal with more fire danger today through Wednesday. All right, we're going to get back to our weather video in just a moment. But first, sponsorship opportunities out there. We are looking for sponsors. So if you are interested in partnering with T-Storm Chasers and becoming a sponsor with us, feel free to reach out to us on our Facebook page or any of our social platforms, as well as our email or phone number. And we're also launching our new weather call system that is available now. Highly recommend. Sign up. It's $15 for a whole year, and you get life-saving phone calls from us here at T-Storm Chasers. It is a GPS-based system, so any warnings that are issued in your area during severe weather events such as tornadoes, severe weather, and flood events, any warnings that are issued for your immediate area, you will receive a phone call within seconds from us at T-Storm Chasers giving you guys life-saving information. If you're interested, sign up today. Go to the website at tscalert.org. Now let's get back to the video. All right, so let's look at the latest future radar. So as we head into tomorrow, it looks like we are going to continue to dry things out. Again, that rain that we're seeing is going to fade away as we go throughout tonight. And then again, for tomorrow, we're drying things out. Now as we head into Wednesday, looks like we're going to remain dry. And then there is one exception to this forecast. As we head into Wednesday night into Thursday, there could be a hit of moisture, of rain in northern South Dakota into Minnesota. So I want to make that very clear that we could see some rain in northern South Dakota into Minnesota Wednesday night into Thursday. And then by Thursday afternoon, we could see some redeveloping rain across Nebraska and Iowa, something to keep an eye on there. Also, there could be some mixed precip out in the Black Hills area and maybe northwestern South Dakota, some mixed precip there. But that would be light activity. Any of this activity will be light. And then as we head into Friday, we're going to dry things out again. We have a high pressure that's dominant over our region. So Friday, we're going to be dry again. Saturday, remaining dry. Sunday, remaining dry. Now, as we head into Monday, there could be some rain, perhaps, into eastern South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa. Something we'll keep an eye on there as we head into next Monday. That's a week out from today, so a lot can still change, but as of right now, there could be some rain across our region. Something to keep an eye on. As you can see there, that would be Monday evening. You know, maybe even some embedded thunder with that as well. That'll be something to keep an eye on there. But overall, the overall trends of this forecast is we are looking at a dry weather pattern overall. That is what you need to know, that through the end of March, through this last week of March, we are looking at an overall dry period of weather for our region. And again, there's only one real exception, and that would again be Wednesday night into Thursday morning is the only exception. Now, as we head into next week, though, again, as I mentioned, next Monday, there could be a shot of some moisture, maybe some rain, but that would be very spotty and at this time not looking like any major system. Now, there is some trends suggesting by the beginning of April into middle of next week, we could be looking at a system across the northern plains, and this could bring more of a punch. If this scenario does play out, we could see a little bit more of a bigger system here moving through our region. So something to keep a close eye on, and we're going to do that for you as this is towards the end of our 10-day forecast at this time. So it's quite a ways out yet, a lot of details to sort through, but these are kind of the first preliminary looks at a potential system to start April. Okay, so let's look at our future temperatures. Tomorrow, we are looking at a warming trend once again for our region. Temperatures returning to the 50s, 60s, and even 70s out to the west. Even down into Nebraska, there could be some 80-degree numbers as well. Rapid City returning to the low 70s. Pierre returning to the mid-60s. Sioux Falls looks to hit 60 tomorrow. So a nice day, a very nice late March day for tomorrow. And then how about Wednesday? Well, it looks like Wednesday we're going to see some more warmer air kicking into our region, and we're going to be seeing a return to 60s, 70s, and even 80s back into the forecast. Even down here into Nebraska, North Platte, Nebraska could even reach 90 degrees on Wednesday. Rapid City could be in the middle 80s. Pierre could be in the upper 70s. Even Sioux Falls could be right around 77 degrees. That would be quite a number if we can hit that. Low 70s even for Aberdeen. So widespread 60s and 70s and 80s across our region. A very, very warm forecast for Wednesday. And a lot of these places are going to be around 20 to 30 degrees above average for this time of the year. But if you like the warmer weather, Unfortunately, we are going to start to cool things back down. Have a look at Thursday. If you like the warmer weather, you're going to have to go south and east. Iowa is going to be warm. Temperatures in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Nebraska as well, 60s, 70s, and 80s. But for South Dakota and Minnesota, we're going to be stuck in the 40s and 50s as we head into Thursday. Sioux Falls in the upper 50s there, 40s up in Aberdeen. How about Friday? Well, it looks like everyone is going to cool things off. We're seeing 30s and 40s in Minnesota, 40s and 50s elsewhere. We're talking mid-40s for Sioux Falls, 50s out to the west towards Rapid City. This is about where we should be for this time of the year. We should be in the 40s and 50s. And then on Saturday, we're going to warm things back up a little bit. So we're going to have a slow warm-up for your weekend, and we're going to warm back up into the 50s and 60s, 60s mainly out west towards Rapid City and Pierre, and then western Nebraska. Sioux Falls could be up in the upper 50s on Saturday. Overall, this is a really nice forecast. This is still a good late March day. And then as we head into Sunday, we're going to start to warm it back up again. Look at this. We're talking 60s and 70s once again in the forecast. Mid-60s for Sioux Falls, low 60s up in Aberdeen, upper 60s in Pierre, low 70s for Rapid City. And then on Monday, we are looking at even warmer weather. So it looks like we're going to have a slow warm-up starting this weekend, and then by Monday, we're back into the 60s and 70s widespread across the area. Even Sioux Falls could hit 70 again on Monday. So again, the two warmest days of our forecast is Wednesday and then next Monday. Those are the two warm days. But other than that, I mean, overall, for late March standards, this is a pretty warm forecast overall. So that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure and smash that like button if you like this, and drop a comment down below. We want to hear from you guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring those notification bells so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. And also check us out on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well so you don't miss any of our content over there. And with that, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.